Alrighty, it's time to continue. Yeah, so this was exactly where we left off. Yep. What's up? What Kyoko told me yesterday, what the heck did it mean?
Yukiro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Mukuro.
Watch out for her.
I must say, there's an interesting balance of... in the cast, there's a very interesting balance of males to females. I wonder why. I'm not going to say anything. Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze started up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We are finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Okay. That's not going to be anything useful. Samurai armor. A sort of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. More coins. You might have noticed that, by the way, that I spent a lot of coins. I didn't spend all of them because I had so many gifts already, but I have now actually gotten all of the gifts that I can, at least one copy of them. So that's cool. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kinda out of place? That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Oh, they are targets. Okay. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
Hey.
Oh, it's the same thing. There's a drum. It's a straw post. Oh, okay. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Then some lockers, I assume. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of a super old school public bathhouse. No matter when it has okay. Yeah, we can leave now. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long... It would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second!
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. Hey, that's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered.
Yeah!
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kinda be Sakura's jobs, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something important about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask?
So then...
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right?
Huh?
Does that mean 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
We are finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But...
Well, but that's the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Well, positive thinking.
Hey.
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab? I wonder what's in there.
could it be...
If this were like a cliché horror game, it'd be some kind of creature. Final boss, or tyrant, or...
But...
We're not in a horror game though. No, we're in a puzzle game. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
Well...
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too.
Let me get the mic a little closer.
That's probably good, hopefully. Now I'll be yelling directly into the microphone. Oh well. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines on countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far.
What?
What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But there were windows there, so you were supposed to check those. I suppose it's fine.
But...
But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other words...
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what the boss meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing, then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago.
In other words...
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
It's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey!
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Yeah.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that was called a monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
For serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah!
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Well, of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hiro. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. No, but that makes you learning disabled. Whatever. I suppose that's a little bit mean to say. No, honestly, that's quite something to be held back 3 times. But if it will make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. Huh? What was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Let's get all the reactions out of there. Ow, good sake.
You know?
Chicken. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat, then we can make fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Decisions. Oh, or how about raw, because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. Well, that was pointless. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe.
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed. And the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond. Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before.
Huh?
Huh? Where? Ah, that's it. I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform. On the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right!
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Then what did?
Yo!
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call it. Maybe we can use it to call for help.
Huh?
How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well?
And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
Well, back then my personality had quite solidified. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. So, Toko, Pochka. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey!
Well, because you told her exhibit or whatever. Oh, I'd forgotten about that.
Huh?
Jesus, man. I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You are me, master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it?
What the heck?
And don't interrupt me when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom in the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife. That's... Wow, that's pretty shocking, actually. Like an actual hunting knife. That's pretty cool. Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo-sized.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. That's pretty good sprite for her anger. That looks pretty. That looks nice. Really nice. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
Can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your problem?
I don't want it anyway, it's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I gotta say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. You sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like they already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Did the master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming, honestly dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. Just reading out these lines is just something like... I feel like this might be used against me at some point. Holy hell. I feel strange. It's really strange. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel... sad. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo!
So, now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way!
Please, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you wanna figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well...
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimately lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Did you mention it? She's never told us. Like she's probably something like the ultimate detective or something like that. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes and or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't.
Huh?
What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia? The doctor said.
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke...
I'm not laughing.
This is very suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey.
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that. Barbaric!
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I cannot allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. I'll throw it like that.
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to
Because...
talk? Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. Really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school where only worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
Hey.
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
Goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. Only sound was door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but...
I think you went too far, taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating. It grates on me.
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyogre gonna do now? Plus this situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What? Huh? What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
'Cause, I mean...
Because, look. What? It's you! How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry.
Huh?
Angry at what? At the thief. That's right, I'm very sad to have to tell you, there's a thief in your midst. Huh?
Hey!
My precious, they stole it. Your precious?
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that?
Outside soon, the door. Okay then.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow. About Kyoko? However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
Well...
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. That's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. What a silly me. Oh, silly me. Just carrying around this huge mora. Huge knife, just... Oh. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Okay. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Kyoko!
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Wait, lady, you don't just walk to a man's room and tell... That's really rude. Okay. Wait, Kyoko. Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go.
Hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean, does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? Oh! Holy hell! Okay. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did.
Indeed.
Remember what she said before in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us.
That's right.
That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial wall was over yesterday. But if I'd just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Yeah, that's a really good plan, I must say. That's a clever plan. And it makes a lot of sense too. Huh. Yeah. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th, the one they
They're just
call the
repeating this
ultimate.
so
Watch out
many
for.
times, so often. Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. I don't have any proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind?
Anyway,
this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
so...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in, right? Again? You can, that's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us,
Is that right?
but they didn't catch our last fight, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think that what might happen if we fail,
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry that much. After all, with minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove the hypothesis.
Correct.
What? In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. What did he realize? You'll never find out, because this is where the episode ends for today. So, thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. See you in the next episode.